Today, we're going to show you how to improve your dog's diet and how to also help your dog live longer.
Studies show that your dog can live longer and a healthier life by adding only up to 20% of fresh food to your dog's diet. Of course, the more fresh food you add, the better, but adding only 20% has shown a significant improvement and has shown that dogs can live up to 2 years longer. So today we'll show you what you can add to make that happen. So today we're going to show you 3 things that you can add into your dog's bowl that are affordable, healthy, and easy to add. Let's go.
So number 1, and it can't get any simpler than this. While you're preparing food for yourself and your family, just take out some of those ingredients, put them into your dog's food bowl, and it's as simple as that.
Are you cutting up some meat for yourself?
Add some cubes to your dog's bowl.
Are you cutting up some veggies for yourself?
Add some veggies to your dog's bowl.
Are you making a smoothie for yourself?
Add some of those berries to your dog's bowl.
Generally speaking, if you can cut up the veggies as small as possible, or maybe even just throw them in a food processor really quick, then they will be more bioavailable for your dogs. It's not mandatory, it's just to help them absorb the nutrients.
We can actually share most foods with our dogs, but here are some foods that we shouldn't share. Onions, grapes, raisins, chocolate, macadamia nuts, pasta, cooked bones, and even rice.
Why do we say that you shouldn't be feeding rice? Because rice is very high in carbohydrates. Especially do not feed rice when you are already feeding a high carbohydrate dry food diet.
Now the reason behind this is because carbohydrates actually spikes blood sugar levels. This increases inflammation in the body and causes other health issues that we really try to avoid in our dogs.
Number 2, the absolute easiest way to completely super boost your dog's bowl is by adding a raw egg to the bowl, preferably organic, but eggs are incredibly nutritious. They are considered a complete protein source. They contain all the essential amino acids that our dogs need and are highly digestible. So it's really amazing just adding an egg to your dog's bowl a couple of times a week.
Your dog will get the most nutrition out of the egg when you feed it raw. But if you don't want to feed it raw just yet, you can also scramble the egg lightly or lightly boil it.
If you're feeding organic eggs, you can even feed the shell to your dog. Just make sure that the shell has not been sprayed with chemicals if you do feed the shell. You don't have to be worried about salmonella in raw eggs because healthy dogs are perfectly capable of handling pathogens in food. Their digestive tract have been designed to eat meat, and meat comes with some bacteria, so don't be worried about that.
Now the third addition that you can add to your dog's food bowl, and it's maybe the most important thing that you can add, is actually fresh fish.
Commercial dry pet food is way too high in omega-6 fatty acids, which can lead to many inflammatory chronic diseases like chronic skin conditions or arthritis and such diseases. So most dry-fed dogs actually don't get enough healthy omega-3 fatty acids, which are anti-inflammatory. So adding fresh fish or canned fish into your dog's diet, in my opinion, is the most important addition to a dry food diet because it's going to offset the pro-inflammatory fats and the anti-inflammatory fats. So you're going to have a nice balance, hopefully, if you add fish a couple of times a week to your dog's bowl.
So how do you even feed fish to your dog? Well, here's a few tips. You can either feed raw or canned fish in water or oil. However, make sure you don't feed it from tomato sauce.
We recommend mackerel or sardines. You can find them almost anywhere in Dubai, fresh or canned. You can find them almost anywhere in the world in the canned version. So again, just make sure that they're in oil or water.
You can add canned or fresh fish to your dog's diet 3 to 4 times a week, but it's important to know that changes to the diet should be made slowly.
So if you want to feed fish to your dogs, there are some things that you might want to consider. First, we recommend to stay away from Pacific fish because of the radiation that is going on in the water over there.
Stick to fish that are at the bottom of the food chain, like mackerel, sardines, herring, and other small oily fish.
To get the most nutrition out of your buck, you should be feeding the whole entire fish. So head on, tail on, all the organs, the eyes, everything, because all of these parts are incredibly nutritious for our dogs. And it's actually one of the only animals that we can feed whole, which is always great.
If you feed fresh fish, not canned, Please remember to freeze fish for a minimum period of 3 weeks to kill any potential parasites that might be in the fish.
Now, here's one very important thing that I want to mention. Now, if you're thinking, okay, it's so awesome to feed fish, so I'm just going to feed some fish oil to my dog. We really recommend you not to do that because we are personally really not a fan of fish oil. We truly believe that it is better to feed the whole entire fish with all of the nutrients and cofactors that come in the fish. And it is also very, very hard to find a good quality fish oil. Fish oil goes rancid very quickly. As soon as it has light or air or heat, it goes rancid. So what that's going to do in our dog's body actually is going to cause oxidative stress. It's going to cause inflammation. It's going to cause early aging. So when we feed fish or fish oil to a kibble diet, we really want to feed something that is going to bring down the inflammation, and fish oil is probably not going to do that. So please add the real fish instead of the fish oil. Feeding rancid fish oil will result in free radicals within our dog's body and can create chronic inflammation and other chronic health issues that we really would rather not deal with in our dogs. So feeding fish oil, especially when you're feeding a dry food diet, is really counterproductive, and we really advise against it. And so do many, many health professionals all around the world that focus on nutrition.
Using fresh whole fish is always a better option. We would also like to mention to stay away from dry pet food that contains fish oil, as it may have gone rancid. So it's better to choose a dry food without fish oil.
All right, guys, so we hope that you got a lot of great information out of this and you are ready to help your dog live longer, ready to add some fresh food a couple of times a week to your dog's bowl. And if you're interested in more information like this, tips on how to make your dog live longer, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook. We always talk to holistic and integrative vets from abroad, from all over the world actually, and we always have some great stuff to share with you. So we'll see you on Facebook, we'll see you on YouTube, and on Instagram you can find us. What are some of the common foods that you're whipping up in your kitchen for yourself and then adding into your dog's bowl? Please leave a comment and let us know, because you're going to inspire other people to add that to their dog's bowl.
See ya.
Bye.